Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the council meeting on this beautiful evening of April 6th. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Council President Miller?
Present.
Councilor Anderbois? Present. Councilwoman Anthony? Councilman Espinal? Present. Senior Deputy Majority Leader Gonsalves?
Present.
Councilwoman Graves? Deputy Majority Leader Harris?
Present.
Councilwoman Peterson? Council President Pro Tempore Pichardo?
Present.
Councilor Royas?
Present.
Councilwoman Ryan? Present. Majority Whip Sanchez?
Present.
Majority Leader Taylor?
Here.
Councilwoman Ana Vargas? Councilman Oscar Vargas?
Present.
You have 15 present, none absent. You have a quorum.
Thank you, Madam Clerk, and welcome to our special guest solicitor this evening. Thank you for joining us. The invocation will be given by President Pro Tem Juan Pichardo. Please rise.
Thank you, Madam President. On this Good Thursday and going into this Easter weekend, of a prayer from Meg Bircher. Father, we praise you for sending your Son to abide us and be with us. Life can feel lonely, but the fact is, we are never alone. That is a truth we can cling to during the ugliest breakdowns. Thank you for giving us the grace to release our failed efforts and bottled emotions to you, free of judgment and full of healing love. Forgive us for walking through life without the joy that Jesus died to fill our hearts with. Help us to find you in the hard moments of life and remember the comfort and truth of your promise during seasons. Jesus, you never leave us and always guide us. Who we are becoming is no secret to you. You who formed us in our mother's womb. You came down to earth to save us, love us, and show us how to live. May we chase after you all of our days and experience the rich and irreplaceable peace, and allow us to be overcome, to walk victorious, and to hold on to hope. In Jesus' name, amen.
The Pledge of Allegiance will be given by Councilwoman Shelley Peterson. Thank you, Councilwoman. Madam Clerk, please read item 3.
Approval of minutes.
Madam President,
Majority Leader Taylor.
motion to waive the reading of item 3 and move approval.
Second.
Motion's been made and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Madam Clerk, please read item 4.
Madam President,
Majority Leader Taylor.
motion to waive the readings of items 4 through 8.
Second, Madam President.
Motion has been made and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Congratulations to all the appointments. Madam Clerk, please note these as received, items 4 through 8, and read item 9 into the record.
Madam President,
Majority Leader.
motion to waive the reading of items 9 and 10 and pass for the second time on a roll call vote.
Second, Madam President.
All in favor of that motion?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Council President Miller?
Aye.
Councilor Anderbois? Aye. Councilwoman Anthony? Aye. Councilman Espinal? Aye. Senior Deputy Majority Leader Gonsalves?
Aye.
Councilwoman Graves?
Aye.
Deputy Majority Leader Harris?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peterson? Aye. Council President Pro Tempore Pichardo?
Aye.
Councilor Royas?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ryan? Majority Whip Sanchez? Majority Leader Taylor?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ana Vargas? Councilman Oscar Vargas?
Aye.
You have 15 ayes. The motion carries. The matters are passed for the second time on a roll call vote.
Please read item 11, Madam Clerk.
Madam President,
Majority Leader Taylor.
motion to waive the readings of items 11 through 14.
Second, Madam President.
Motion has been made and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? On all items, Councilwoman?
Yes, please.
All right. Madam Clerk, please refer item 11 to the Committee on Ordinances, item 12 and 13 to the Committee on Finance, and 14 as well to the Committee on Finance.
So noted.
And please read item 15.
Madam President,
Majority Leader Taylor.
motion to waive the reading of item 15 and pass on a voice vote.
Second.
All in favor of passing item 15?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, the motion passes. Madam Clerk, please read item 16 into the record.
Madam President,
Majority Leader.
motion to waive the reading of item 16 and lay on the table.
Second, Madam President.
We have a motion to lay item 16 on the table. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions or discussion? Councilman.
Thank you, Madam President. I rise to share a little bit more context on this particular matter. So for context, this restaurant is a restaurant in Ward 1, and this is related to a liquor license, and specifically in Wayland Square. So initially, I had strong concerns about this liquor license because of a lot of misinformation that had been spread to me and other neighbors about its operations and the time it would be open, and also the way that it, again, would operate. I was initially led to believe that it would be a rambunctious, loud, overcrowded bar that would close at 2 a.m., which was false information. And then upon doing due diligence and looking further into this matter, thanks to the Wayland Neighborhood Association, which supports the liquor license, I realized that this information was false and being propagated by certain individuals to, in their minds, the Neighborhood Association, to suppress competition and prevent this establishment from moving forward. So this proposed Greek restaurant will be an upscale restaurant, as I learned, with Mediterranean cuisine. It's an estetadio, which is a Greek restaurant, and defined as an upmarket and elaborate tavern, which helps to sort of ease my concerns that it won't be a noisy bar that undermines quality of life. The proposed restaurant will also be similar to some other establishments, including Al Forno, Baccaro, and New Rivers, and the hours of operation would be consistent with other restaurants, most importantly in bars in the area, such as McBride's and Diego's, that are in fact in closer proximity to Croft School, which was some concern that some neighbors had initially brought to my attention because of misinformation that was being spewed. If granted a liquor license, they would also have craft beers and fine wines and spirits, which would also be consistent with other restaurants in the immediate area. The target audience would also be a crowd over 30, with a seating capacity of 45 patrons, which I've been assured that it will not be a light bar with loud music. So to allow for further due diligence, I intentionally held off on introducing my resolution in support because I wanted to hear feedback from the neighborhood. And I have since listened to both sides, and I believe that the merits of this establishment result in my support for a liquor license and warrant an approval of a liquor license. So I support laying this on the table to provide neighborhood residents with the facts. So we are going to be communicating with our constituents about this particular matter, and misinformation that unfortunately has been shared widely with the public, including form letters that were slipped under people's doors to get them to think a certain way about this particular matter. And unfortunately, there have been folks who have reached out about how that has made them feel very uncomfortable. And we all care deeply about our neighborhood's quality of life, and I trust the Neighborhood Association's assessment that this establishment will add vibrancy to the neighborhood. And I also trust that the information that they provided me about how this bar and restaurant would operate similarly to other nearby restaurants in Wayland Square, and that this is sort of a way to suppress competition by some individuals is in fact that particular matter that they believe to be true is in fact accurate. So ultimately, the decision to support this project is on its merits, and many of our neighbors and locals have expressed their support, and as a result, I am supporting this, and it will add to the upscale restaurants, bars, and shopping facilities in this commercial district, and as such, I stand with our neighborhood association and others in support of granting this liquor license, and would appreciate having conversations with my colleagues about this in the future. So thank you very much, Madam Chair, and just wanted to provide context on this particular matter.
Councilwoman Ryan, did you want to speak on this matter?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Right, item 16 has been laid on the table. Madam Clerk, please read item 17 into the record.
Madam President,
Majority Leader Taylor.
motion to waive the readings of items 17 through 21.
Second, Madam President.
Motion has been made and second. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Madam Clerk, please refer items 17 to 21 to the Special Committee on State Legislative Affairs.
So noted.
And read item 22 into the record, please.
Madam President,
Majority Leader Taylor.
motion to waive the readings of items 22 through 24 and pass on a voice vote, but also can the clerk read number 24 into the record?
Second, Madam President.
No, we're back. Any discussion? President Pro Tem.
Even better. All right. Thank you, Madam President. Just briefly, on item 22, I wanted to commend all of us for taking the step to honor our veterans and creating this special commission for Veterans Affairs. As we know that we have many veterans in the state of Rhode Island, also know that we have a lot of events, and particularly when it comes to our veterans. By taking this further and establishing a commission, we will look to service our veterans in a more integrated, compassionate services for all our Providence residents, those who have served in previous wars, but also those who are just coming out of the military service. So I commend all of you for taking this step, and I look forward to working with all the city and the administration to service our veterans more efficient in our city of Providence. Thank you.
Madam President,
Thank you, President Pro Tem. Majority Leader.
if the sponsor doesn't have a problem, I'd like to be a co-sponsor.
Any other co-sponsors? Full council on item 22?
Yes.
All right, full council on item 22. Any other co-sponsors on items 23 or 24? All right. Chairman, item 24. And any others? Councilman Vargas, Councilwoman Anthony, Councilwoman Peterson, are we going full council? Item 24?
Item 24.
All right, please note, items 22 and 24, full council is co-sponsoring. Any further discussion on these items? Councilman Sanchez.
Thank you, Madam President. I just want to commend my colleague, Pro Tem Pichardo, for bringing this commission to the forefront. Even though as a municipality, sometimes we don't think as an agency that might be able to assist in veteran affairs, but this country spends so much money on war, and then you just look outside Kennedy Plaza and you see folks that are forgotten, unfortunately, when they come back. So I think it's very important that we use our platform here as a city council to advocate for more veteran services. So I just want to commend my colleague who is a veteran. Thank you for your service, Pro Tem. Thank you.
Thank you, Majority Whip. Madam Clerk, any further discussion on these items? All right, Madam Clerk, can you please read item 24 into the record?
Whereas National Public Safety Telecommunications Week was founded to honor the telecommunication personnel dedicating their lives to public safety. And whereas it was a local initiative that was initially set up in 1981 by Patricia Anderson of Contra Costa County, which later went on to become a nationwide week-long event. And whereas public safety telecommunicators are the first and most critical contact our citizens have with emergency services. And whereas when an emergency occurs, the prompt response of police officers, firefighters, and paramedics is critical to the protection of life and preservation of property. And whereas public safety telecommunicators are the single vital link for our police officers, firefighters, and paramedics by monitoring their activities by radio, providing them information, and ensuring their safety. And whereas public safety telecommunicators have contributed substantially to the apprehension of criminals, suppression of fires, and treatment of patients. And whereas each dispatcher has exhibited compassion, understanding, and professionalism during the performance of their job in the past year. Now therefore be it resolved that the Providence City Council hereby declares the week of April 9th through April 15th, 2023 to be National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week in the City of Providence in honor of the men and women whose diligence and professionalism keep our city and citizens safe. Be it further resolved that upon passage, copies of this resolution be transmitted to the Honorable Mayor of Providence, the Chief of Police, and the Fire Chief.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. All in favor of items 22 through 24?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, thank you, and thank you, President Pro Tempore, for your leadership on the Veterans Affairs, and Majority Leader for helping us thank our telecommunications staff. Madam Clerk, please read item 25 into the record.
Madam President,
Majority Leader Taylor.
motion to waive the readings of items 25 and 26 and receive and approve.
Second, Madam President.
Any discussion? All right, all in favor of items 25 and 26, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, I'd like to take a moment to congratulate our new Director of Planning, Joseph Mulligan, who's here with us tonight. Congratulations, sir. And also our new Housing Court Judge, the Honorable Maria Deaton. I don't believe it's here. Madam Clerk, please read item 27.
Madam President,
Majority Leader Taylor.
motion to waive the reading of item 27, pass on a voice vote, and refer back to the Board of Contract and Supply.
Second that motion.
Any discussion on that motion? All right, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The motion passes. Madam Clerk, please read item 28.
Madam President,
Majority Leader.
motion to waive the readings of items 28 and 29 and pass on a voice vote.
Second, Madam President.
Any discussion on that motion? All right, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the motion passes, and I'd like to thank and congratulate Mr. Erdogan, who's here with us tonight, for your work on Cesar Chavez Way. Thank you. Madam Clerk, please read item 30 into the record.
Madam President,
Majority Leader Taylor.
motion to waive the readings of items 30 through 41.
Second, Madam President.
Any discussion on that motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, Madam Clerk, items 30 through 33, please refer to the Committee on Ordinances. Items 34, severally refer to the Committee on Claims and Pending Suits. And items 35 through 38, note as received. Items 39, refer to the Committee on Urban Redevelopment, Renewal, and Planning. At 40 and 41, please refer to the Committee on Finance.
So noted.
And please read item 42 into the record.
Madam President,
Majority Leader Taylor.
motion to waive the reading of item 42 and pass on a voice vote.
Second, Madam President.
Any discussion? Councilwoman Peterson. We're having a mic problem tonight. Oh, there you go.
There it is. So today I wanted to take a moment to congratulate local Ward 14 resident. My young friend by the name of Joshua Franco has been an advocate in his years of low-income housing, and I wanted to make sure that we recognize him with an official citation. I'm not necessarily sure that he's here quite yet, but nevertheless, I wanted to make sure that we put this on record and read in recognition of being the recipient on behalf of the Black Political Action Education Committee for bringing education and awareness to members and organizations in the city of Providence and the state of Rhode Island regarding the importance and need for low-income housing. As I said, my young friend has been an advocate since he's only 24, so he's been doing this for a long time, and I'm really proud of all the work that he's doing. So I just wanted to make sure that we commend him for his efforts and have him continue pushing forward for this extremely important cause. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Any further discussion on item 42?
Madam President, I'll do it here. I'd like to, first of all, wish my colleague a happy birthday. As of this past Monday, April 3rd, it was Councilman Justin Royas' birthday that he tried to keep a secret. But if we could all quickly sing a happy birthday to him.
All right, let's.
I'll start it off. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Justin. Happy birthday to you. And before we leave, the city clerk made up a quick, fast citation to remember your 23rd birthday. Was it 20? I forgot. So we'll keep that silent. So, but thank you very much, city clerks, for doing that real quick.
Madam President, if I may, real quick, I just wanted to commend Councilwoman Grace for putting the resolution to include Cesar Chavez Memorial Way, and I know Councilman and Sanchez worked on this also, but I wanted to specifically say, because it's a special meaning for a lot of people, and especially for me too, but also Julio Cesar Aragon, and to remind people that also that this coming 15th of April at 2 p.m., the ceremony event is going to take place. I'm not sure if Councilwoman Grace was going to speak on it, but I wanted to make sure that I mention it, and also to congratulate you and all of us for honoring such a leader in the labor movement, and also for unity of our United States and our communities. Thank you.
Thank you, President Pro Tem. Any further discussion? Item 42. Oh, Councilwoman.
I'm sorry. I was going to speak on it, but you did an excellent job, so I don't have to jump on it. But I would like to extend our invitation to everyone here to come out and just show your support. The committee has worked hard on this, and it's like, as I've been saying, it's a long time coming. So we would definitely like everyone, if you can, to come out and just show the love and support. Thank you. Oh, when is it? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought he said that. It's April 15th, it's next Saturday. So at 2. Thank you.
2 p.m. Thank you, Councilwoman Graves. Any further discussion? Item 42. Right, and also I will note that Mr. Franco's here. You missed some beautiful words, but please stick around for a minute after. Thank you, sir. All right, all in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, Madam Clerk, please read item 43.
Madam President,
Majority Leader.
motion to waive the reading of item 43 and pass on a unanimous rising vote.
Second, Madam President.
Motion has been made and second. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions. All right.
Madam President,
Majority Leader.
if there's no further business, actually before, I'd like to wish everybody happy Easter, happy, healthy, safe Easter. And I'd like to adjourn in memory of Marilyn Dale Thompson, Santiago A. Espinal, Tracy Donato, Giovanni E. Del Judas, Yasmari Ashante Valdera, Ralph Herbert Woodmansey, and Charles D. Matricia.
Thank you, Majority Leader.
Second, Madam President.
And I'd like to wish everyone a safe and happy Passover and Easter. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you.
Please don't leave. I want to get a picture with the birthday boy, all the council people.